Hi everyone, welcome back to Acres of Clay. If you haven't already, I ask that you subscribe to this channel. All you have to do is push the subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything. It just makes it easier for you to find my channel and my video. In my last video, I had a comment, somebody asking how I got the name Acres of Clay Homestead for my channel, and there's no real profound story, but I will share a little bit of how we came up with that name. Almost 7 years ago, when I decided I wanted to make a YouTube channel, I sat down with the family and I said, okay, if we're gonna do this, we need a name. We need to come up with a name. I'm not gonna use my name. I'm not gonna use the farm name that sometimes we go by, which is Valley View Dairy. That's not even an official name. Kevin's always called this place Valley View Dairy. And so I decided not to do that. And so we brainstormed, and I wanted my name to have Homestead in it because my thought was my channel's gonna be all about homesteading. I felt like more people would maybe watch if I had Homestead in the name. I have no idea if that's the case or not, but the Acres of Clay part came because our soil is completely clay, and thinking about my homesteading channel and what I have to work with, I've always had to garden and everything in clay, and that is what all of the property that we sit on is Acres of Clay. So that's how, I don't know who came up with the Acres of Clay part of the title. Maybe it was me, maybe it was one of my kids, I can't remember, but it's Acres of Clay Homestead because we sit on acres of clay, and I'm a little homestead. So, yeah, long story short, there's nothing profound about that. Years ago, even before I started this channel, I started another channel called The Farmer's Wife, and those videos have all been deleted, so you can't find that anymore. But I thought about going back to The Farmer's Wife, but then I was like, there's quite a few different varieties of that name out there, and I kind of wanted to be unique in its own way. So Acres of Clay it is. I thought about changing our name a few years ago, probably. Changing it to something different, something maybe more farmy, since the whole homesteading side of it evolved into the farming. I knew I couldn't separate the farm from the homestead, and then I realized a lot of you guys would rather see farming than homesteading. So I switched gears on my channel actually right away within the first year, and I focused more on the farming side of it rather than the homesteading. Thought about changing the name of our channel to make it more farming, but then I realized change isn't always a good thing. If somebody remembers Acres of Clay, they are gonna keep wanting to go back and look for Acres of Clay. They're not gonna wanna try to figure out what my new name is. So I've kept Acres of Clay. I don't always say Acres of Clay Homestead, but it doesn't matter. Acres of Clay or Acres of Clay Homestead. So that's the story behind the name. Yeah, we're sitting on Acres of Clay, and we live in a little homestead here. And my intro is much longer than Kevin's intro from last week's video. A lot of you commented that you liked it, so I may have him grab the camera a little bit more often. It's fun. It's fun to watch him. It's fun when I edited that to see how he handled the camera, because at first he had no idea. So today we are kind of depopulating some of my roosters that have hatched, and let me show you what I got. This is the back of my car. Sanders wants to get rid of his meat rabbits because he doesn't want them over the winter, and then and we never ate them. They're old, and they're both girls, so I don't even know why you got them, but we got 5 roosters that are going to be sold today, and they get the privilege of riding in the car.
Yeah, and
are you okay with that?
yeah, we'll get them out of here quickly. But,
They're so pretty.
Yeah, they're pretty roosters, but there's just so many of them around.
I have a lot of roosters, so this is just a few of them, and they were starting to peck on each other because that's what roosters do. Who rules the roost?
Yep, rules the roost. That's why they're roosters.
We also have the trailer hooked up because we're gonna go grab some lumber. We gotta get some more lumber for the continuation of the work on the barn. So that's what we're gonna do this afternoon. I don't think I've ever had chickens in the car.
I know, this is like what I do for you.
What he does for me, yes. So, it'll be okay. Hang on, roosters.
We only got a few miles
We will
to
go
go.
far. Anyway, it's kind of nice out. If you all wanted to know. Well, I just sold the roosters that were in this cage or this pen. Then I have the ones that hatched last, and those they're all together with the hens because they're still small yet. But I'm going to clean this coop out, and then I'm going to separate the hens from those roosters. Put the hens in here, keep the roosters where they are. That's my old coop. And yeah, we're just doing chicken things today. But I gotta get this cleaned up because I haven't really cleaned it since I've been in here. Oh, and one more thing. Some of you are probably gonna wonder, why didn't I butcher all my roosters? Because that was my first plan. I decided that I needed to just say no to something. And that was something that I needed to say no to because I just got a lot going on, and I don't know, I don't feel like butchering. So I think I've got enough meat to last quite a while, and if I run out, I run out. But I think that I just needed a break, and then next spring I'll butcher some more meat birds. So that's the reason why. And yes, I probably should butcher them, but I don't really want to. That's the real reason. Come on in. So this is the before. You can see all the poop up there because I haven't been really great at just getting it cleaned up every day. I don't do that. So that needs to get cleaned up. And then if you look down here, this is mostly straw and shavings, but in the straw and the shavings, there's a lot of feathers. Just all the feathers that all the chickens have lost while they were in here. So basically all I do is to clean it up, I have a snow shovel that is used all year long, not just in the winter. And then I have my wheelbarrow right outside the door. I could bring it in here, but you're here, so you're in the way. Otherwise, I would set it right up in here. And then we have our fertilizer for next year's garden. That's where this is going. Excuse me while I move around you. I may just have to move you guys, so come on over here. So this is the second pen that we haven't quite finished. The first side, which is exactly like this, that's finished. It has the boxes are finished, which reminds me I need to take these off. So the boxes are finished on that side, and they're using quite a few of those boxes. So I'm glad I made as many boxes as I did. But I am starting to see some of the chickens are wanting to roost in them at night, and that's causing for a mess. So somebody's not happy that I'm in here. So I don't know exactly what to do. I've been putting up a fence, a paneling fence, so they can't roost there at night. And of course that helps, but that's kind of, I don't know, that's getting old fast too. So if anybody has a trick how to keep your chickens from roosting, like roosting inside the box or even on the shelves outside the roost. Let me know if you have any ideas. It's a nice breezy day, so I've got all the windows open in here and it's very comfortable. One more thing I want to show you while I'm in here is this thing that I bought for this poop shelf. That is what I call it. It's like this animal litter pooper scooper thingy. The only issue is I don't really care for this. And this was a kind of expensive one. Anyway, I need to get a wrench and loosen this because it's at the wrong angle. I don't know if you guys, it can change, but I tightened it and I haven't been able to loosen it, and I don't know where my wrench ever went. But anyway, let me tell you about this. If you're gonna do this on your poop shelves, over here, see this? First it's got to be at the right angle, and this is not, because if I want to scoop it, it should be like this. So it needs to be flatter. I'm going to scoop up their poop like this, alright? And then the idea is to shake the sawdust, or whatever you're using, back onto the shelf. Which it does okay, like this, but some of those small poop gets through, and you have to use the very small shavings for this, otherwise it won't work. So, and it takes forever. I guess if I were to do this every single day, it might work, but I'll show you what I do instead, so that I don't have to do this every single day. Because I don't do it every day, and I guess that's my laziness. So this is what I do. Ready? Can you see this over here? Okay. So I just take it and I throw all of it on the ground. Just like this. And then I just scoop it up. Just like this. It's pretty easy. Then I have all this to go in the garden, and then I just put down new shavings up on the shelf. Probably some of you are asking how I like this new coop. So far I like it a lot, and I like that they sleep up here on the roosts. I have a few that don't sleep up on the roost yet, and I don't know why. But I do like it because this is majority of where their poo goes, and that keeps the rest of this coop clean as far as poop, unless it's like a rainy day or something and they come in. During the summer, my whole the whole other side is where where all my laying hens are. That side's pretty clean on in that surface because they don't really hang out in here. They just roost at night, poop here, and that's where the poop is. So that keeps for easy cleaning. Well, yesterday I cleaned out this coop area, and today I had to run to the farm store, and pick up some shavings because I used all the shavings on the other side because I cleaned up on that side a little bit too. Maybe introduce the newest hens to this location either today or tomorrow. I need to make a door yet because the outside run doesn't have a door yet. So I need to do that, and that's probably what I should do before I move the chicks in to keep them in. So I got all the shavings brought in. I bought 4 bags because it was on sale. And so I got 2 bags that are a medium shave, or medium size, and then I got 2 bags that are small. I put the small up here and the medium on the floor. I don't know why, that's what I do. So I'm gonna cut this open and spread it around on the floor, but I need a knife. I have a really, really old broom. I'm just gonna kind of cover the floor with it. This one is a small flake, so that's why I'm using it up here on the poop shelf. Alright, there we go. The chicken coop is ready for the new flock of chicks, and they're not really chicks anymore. They're half grown. They're going to be laying eggs in probably a month or month and a half. So pretty excited about that. And yeah, let me give you a turnaround look here. So here we are. This is the coop, and I'll probably end up removing this board. I used that board when the chicks first came in here, and they weren't even able, they were still quite small and they couldn't get up here. So they roosted on this. Now I can remove that. That way it doesn't encourage them to roost on that. So I need to do that before I move anybody in here. And this coop is where the hens, the laying hens, are right now. It should get cleaned as well. I don't know why there's some of them in here right now. Maybe they're just curious about what I'm doing. So I do have the brooder cages here, but they're not being used right now. And I have not made, if we go over here without making you dizzy, see, they can go under here. I haven't made any pens or anything, and I don't know if I will on this side. Mackenzie is our board cutter. That's what we call you. Our board cutter. Getting ready to pour another load of concrete in about 1 hour, hour and a half. We did the footings here the other day. They got the floor up here all done. We had to make steps for that. Oh. Setting up more form boards. Gonna have a wall here. 2-foot wall. Let me help you with that. Perfect. Look at that. Perfect. Yeah. Sam's getting the tool ready.
2x8.
2x8.
12 inches long.
12 inches.
Sitting over this.
Okay. Are these screwed?
This is not.
No. And you gotta put a screw through.
Yeah.
And,
So you want to do that?
let's just.
Or that? That will do it too.
Yeah, that's
I
what
don't know
we're.
how level we are, so
Well,
we're hanging down.
I know, but you gotta start somewhere.
I am. Oh, that's good.
But I need a tape measure too to go across.
I do not have a tape measure.
I'll
We had
get
one. I
one.
think Ethan ran away with it.
Got a load of lumber here. That will last us a few days. We started getting some of this steel. So we're going with this dark steel, which will be on the front of the barn here. You won't be able to know exactly where because we have to come out yet. We haven't finished. We have to come out another 10 foot yet and put a different roof line out here, so then maybe you can picture that. We're trying to figure out, we got an office coming. It's gonna be about right, where am I? Right here, from here, that square. There's gonna be an office, Kevin was thinking 2 skinny windows. I thought 1 big picture window. I don't know yet what to do. What kind of window? Would you do 2 small windows or 1 big window? Hi.
With my spyglass.
Oh,
Wow, look at her.
lovely.
Lovely. I thought I'd be a pirate and look at you through my spyglass.
Thanks.
So what are you explaining to them?
What we're gonna do and what kind of window we might be thinking of
Window for what?
for the outside here.
We're gonna
Looking
put
in
windows
the office. Yes,
You
dear.
want to, so that when the cows walk by on the outside, they can
Yeah,
look
we'll
in.
know when the cows are out.
Oh,
Oh, they can look in and see what we're doing.
see what we're
in
doing.
the office. Yeah.
So when you're sitting in there with your feet on the desk,
Yep. 'Cause that's what I do.
eating candy,
Candy.
yeah, they can look in and say,
That sounds like what you're gonna be doing.
our bosses are do that while we're out making milk. Wow.
Make sure you get that board all the way.
So we have the office, then there's gonna be an entry door, and then there's an overhead door going in here. So there's not gonna be any windows further down. Just just the windows here in the office. So I don't know if you can picture that or not, but that's we'll get there, and then you guys can have a look. But I do need to order the windows because they're a month out.
You're building the wall.
Building walls.
Building walls? Yeah.
Cause it's funny. Nobody's laughing. I am.
Ethan, I got something for you there.
Is it
man.
good? Can I screw it? You have to take the screw out.
It looks okay.
Wait, okay is not great. Dad needs supreme. This is
Then
Mom
he's got the
walking
wrong
away.
crew for that.
Sanders says he's not getting paid enough hourly to.
I did not say
He needs a raise. YouTubers, you guys have to help this man out. He's not getting paid enough to work. Just only room and board and, you know, food every
I might
night.
be
His
getting paid enough, but
clothes.
I'm not putting in enough
Putting in enough work, effort,
hours.
hours. Oh, yeah, that's what you gotta start. Is it good?
Yeah, screw it.
Ugh. Well,
Your turn. Miss, I don't get paid enough.
I get paid more than enough. All right, anyway, guys, we are screwing this today. We are putting it, let's see here, probably right about there. Oh, if any of you guys know, it is very hard to screw steel. Okay, look at this pretty barn. Very cool. We have to work on some cement, so that's why there's some forms there. Sanders is busy cutting steel right there. There's my dog. Daisy! Hi! I'd be out here getting a tan. The sun beaming on my face. That was an ugly angle, my goodness. Oh, we got some shadows. Gotta go in the sun. It's gonna be the last tan of the season because it's supposed to be like 60 degrees next week. It's gonna be cold. It's cold for August. I totally just gave myself a sliver. It'll be fine. I'll pull it out later. There's my father. Daisy, you're gonna get up here? Come here. Hi, come here. I got you. Come on. Come on. Yeah, there you go. Oh, oh, and she's falling down.
Need my drill? Yeah.
Oh, you're a good girl, aren't you? Try again. That was a weird angle. Oh. Tell me all about it, my
You're playing
man.
music.
Why are we playing music? It took you 5 minutes from that last piece of steel to now.
It's actually pretty good.
Is it? Yeah. I gotta grab some screws really quick. So you guys, we're building this barn. I've done most of the work. And Sanders just doesn't acknowledge that I've done, you know, a majority of the work here. So
you're not even here half of the time. You don't even live here anymore. You just still get paid more than me.
I do. So with this roof, yep, we've done most of the work. Oh my goodness, Daisy! You did it!
Come back from the dead.
Yeah, you did it! You want to come up by mommy, didn't you? You're a good girl. Daisy, sit. Hey. Bark. Daisy, bark. Hey, look at me. Look at me. Girl, give me that. Go do your job. Good grief. Can't take you anywhere.
You haven't taken me anywhere.
I took you one time to like McDonald's.
Yeah, and I felt sick after that.
Oh, give me a break.
So one of the grain bins here that we get our dry corn out of is starting to get low, where we're gonna have to start shoveling it in order for it to feed out the bottom. We're gonna hook up the grain back and we're gonna load a gravity wagon full of corn. I'll show you what we're doing. Giant vacuum. It's called an egg vac, and we're going to be vacuuming the corn so that way. Do you need help? Oh. That way we're going to fill that wagon and grind out of the wagon. That way we don't have to shovel anything.
Not this week.
Not this week? Okay. Here is the gravity wagon of corn. Sanders finished filling it, so we don't have to be shoveling it. This will last us a little while. We will grind out of this as we need it. So as you can see over in the commodity bays, we have ground corn, we have soy, we have hay, we have minerals. So yeah, we'll just grind it as we need it. Now that I have corn dust all over me, I think I'm gonna call it a day and edit this video so that you guys can see it on Sunday or whenever you get a chance to view it. And yeah, be sure to check out next week's video. We've got some surprises coming to the farm, and you don't want to miss that. So I hope you all have a very blessed day, and we will see you in the next video. Take care.